Hello, viewer. Welcome to today's show, that is the Lifestyle Show. I will be your host, CATHRINE NGOVI. This is my sign-in, and I want to invite our guest today, and she will tell us about herself and something all about you. Tell us kindly.
Hi, my name is Flavian Wanjiku. Thank you for inviting me to be your guest today. Yes, I'm a sign language interpreter, and I'm happy to be with you here in your show today. Thank you.
Oh, okay, that is nice. So, how do you feel working at Science TV? Tell us your experience.
It's amazing. It's lovely. It's the best place someone can always want to be in, especially if you have the passion in your heart to interact with deaf and people with different disabilities.
Oh, that is nice. Also, I would want to question you. How are you empowering other women around you or in your environment or also at work? How are you empowering women?
By facing your fears and challenging yourself. Just be ready to put your best foot forward as a woman. Yes.
Also, what really makes you a strong woman? Tell us in depth about that.
What really makes me a strong woman is first putting God first. In everything that I do, I have to remember that God in everything. Then secondly, you can't do it without your parents around you. And being strong, it needs a lot of faith, sure. And it needs a lot of you being open-minded and ready to interact with different people in order to know your weaknesses and know your strengths so that you can work more on yourself.
What if God was not there? Would you do well, or would you work on yourself without God?
Oh no. Oh no. No.
So I want to know why.
You can't. How? You can't do it without him. You won't even go one step or two steps without his strength. You really need him beside you. You really need him walking with you. You really need him. If you do really have a relationship with him, you need to listen to his voice. You have to listen to his voice, not just needing, because without you having a relationship with him, there is no way you will know what is the right thing to do and what's the wrong thing to do. So you really need to know and have a relationship, a strong relationship with God.
Okay, that is really good. Also, I want to know something. What really makes a woman be able, what is the safeguarding thing that makes a woman, or what you can tell every woman?
Come again?
What really protects a woman, or what gives security to every woman?
You're feminine. You're feminine. You how you present yourself, that gives you the security. The moment you know yourself as a woman and your strengths and your weaknesses, that gives you the courage, or should I say the step, for you to head high as a woman.
For example, if a woman, for example, is not secure about or doesn't know their femininity part of it, of themselves, how do they work on that?
How do they work on that? How do they work on that? like you put your
Okay, now I want you to tell us, how do you feel about a woman being secure with each other?
My point of view when I see a woman being so secure, it's by when a woman is ready to face her fears and involve herself with the others so that she can get even to see and understand the other side of other people's lives so that she can improve in her also life. Like a good example, I can say I've seen a certain lady, my neighbor. She was quite shy, very shy in expressing herself in her working place. So the moment she interacted with my grandma helped her in her workplace and helped her to be open-minded and the areas she would work on in her working place.
And what if a girl or a woman is not fully secure about themselves? What do you have to say about that? What should they do?
Books are there. They can read books online, daily motivations in the social media, having these groups, girls group, engaging yourself with a lot of people who are busy, not idle, those who are busy and very willing to talk and help someone out.
Or maybe, do you have a reading culture, or are there books, or what if the social media is not there, the people don't have an opportunity to read books? What would they do?
Oh, okay. People would engage in groups. Groups are really helping. Nowadays we have these groups for young girls, women also, who are willing to talk and help each other in churches, in hospitals. They are there who are willing to talk. Just going and listening, it's really helping and it's motivating.
Okay. Also, do you think sometimes it's challenging for women to get empowered?
Yeah, it's very challenging.
Example, would you give an example that would tell us?
A good example is me. A good example is me. It was and it has been a very big challenge for me to get involved to people and get to express myself. But the moment I came out, not as a student anymore, but now as a citizen, that's when I got to get engaged in groups, and it has helped me now to express myself and get out of that circle.
Oh, that is interesting. So you understand and you know how to communicate with women, for example, those who are deaf. So maybe how would you help a woman? For example, if the woman is deaf or blind or has a different disability, how would you empower them? Because some of them will find they are not exposed to some things and they're not maybe strong or self-confident.
How I would help is first being there for them matters a lot. I believe in love language that talks about time. The moment you just share your time with that person gets encouraged and more comfortable with you and feels more secure by expressing themselves. whether blind or deaf, the moment you're just there with them, and even not talking or saying anything, just being there and them feeling your presence there, that matters a lot. It gives them a comfortable environment to an extent that person knows that I have someone I can rely on to, I have someone I can trust my issues to, and by you being there persistently, it will help them now feel comfortable to share anything that they are feeling deep down it's burning, or the thing that is hiding them from expressing their feelings.
Okay, what makes you, or what would you say would be the main barriers for women to be empowered?
I won't say main, but I would say the most things that that hinder women from getting what they want is, one, marriages, two, lack of self-esteem. Another thing is not going to school, not being knowledgeable, and another thing is not being having a relationship with God. Because a good example, when you see majority of the women who are in marriage, they have that mentality. What if I do this? What if I start my own business? What if my man say? What if they have that what if a lot. Those who are in marriages, those who didn't get the chance to go to school, they have that mentality. I don't know how to I don't know how to balance my money. I don't know how I will spend I don't know how to start a business. You see, they have that fear. Let me say it's a fear they have to start something. But the moment they interact with groups, and the moment that they are ready to share with people, and they are ready to be helped, then it won't be a barrier anymore.
Okay, what if someone was married and then they get divorced, and then a lot of youths who are married now, you've seen they have been separated, and also if this woman needs to get empowered after that, what will they do, or how do they go about it?
The best thing what I think the best thing to do is first having a meeting with you, me, and I, accepting the situation that you are in first. Then from there you can seek counseling. Then from there now you can now get empowered. And I believe when you first meet your counselors, you'll be open-minded, and you'll get help on how you start from first building your self-esteem. Because definitely after marriage there's that discrimination. You feel like why did it not work? Because the moment you got married, you really wanted it to work, and the moment it didn't work, there were some things you felt like low self-esteem, manipulation. A lot of things happened to you mentally. So the moment you go and seek counseling, I believe that is the best. That is the first and the best place you'll get empowered from.
Okay, that is nice. Now we're going to go for a short break. We'll be back for more. Welcome back, viewer. Now back to our discussion. How do you communicate with other women on empowerment?
By creating more groups, by social media, helping them also in churches, by communicating them, adding more work opportunities for them, creating more books for them also. That will help them also get empowered, and being there for them, that will also be an added opportunity for them.
What if it's a deaf woman, or maybe a person with a different disability? Obviously there will be a challenge, because they need also empowerment. So how will you do that? Because you can imagine even for the deaf, communication is also a barrier.
Yeah. If the government can chip in there, it will be better. By adding more sign interpreters, by helping them also get to learn the different skills apart from the sign language, that will help them empower themselves and get to know their weaknesses and strength. I believe that if also the blind, if they are given a chance, I believe majority they are very talented. People with disability, they are more talented than us, if I may say so. And if given a chance, that will help them also to empower themselves and feel more confident, and their self-esteem will be better.
Oh, okay, that is really good. Also, I'd want to know, how will the government provide maybe economic improvement and empowerment for the women?
Come again, sorry.
How can the government improve or promote economic empowerment for the women?
By adding more opportunities in working areas, by giving them more chances for learning. The unlearned women also making them have their own job skills. That will really help and improve our economy.
Yeah, okay. What if there's no improvement at workplace? What will happen?
Oh, then the women, their esteem will be diminished. It will all go down. But since we don't want that, they will have to work with us, because without women, this country will zero. It's not going to work. So lazima kukuwe na empowerment.
Okay, that is nice. Also, maybe would you tell us, if women are given, if for example, can we work, or organizations, that they work on flexibility of women, that is on, for example, the working hours and also so that they can have a balance between life and family?
Yeah.
What can be done?
Yeah, if the government can come in and in their working areas, they should have at least limited time so that they can have time to go and spend time with their families. Those who have kids also to have time with their kids. Those who also have their basic needs also to get their own. We as women, we also go through some things that we can't work. You find a woman who can't work for long hours. So if possible, the government can limit time or have specific time they can work from a certain time to a certain time. It will be better for us women, so that we can be able to balance our lifestyles and also on how we empower ourselves with our family.
Oh, okay. What if you find someone, maybe a group? What if a situation during empowerment, the government comes in, and for example there is development, and then there are no working hours, are not reduced? What will happen? How can the woman or the girl child be empowered?
We are told that women do have the seventh sense. So, and a woman is able to multitask, but despite us being women and being able to multitask, it will be better if we are credited just a bit with the working hours. But if there are no working hours, it's best if someone focuses more with how you empower yourself first. You should come first before others.
Okay. Is it possible for women to work in a male-dominated area?
Yeah, it is very possible. It is very possible for a woman to work in a male-dominated area, because I believe a woman can work. What a man can do, a woman can do better. So it may be ashakani kwa mjei. I believe that woman, if she's given that chance to be there, she'll even think smarter, not just by working, but mindset. It will be much better than the mindset of a man. So yes, I do believe a woman can do better than a man if given a chance.
How? But how? 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 Can you tell us how?
Mindset. Women are more smart than men.
Really?
Women are more smart than men. A good example, we can take a good example for a house design. A woman can create, a man will bring the house, but a woman will create a home in that house. She'll come with different design, different beautiful lovely colors, different kind of chairs, but a man will only provide the home, but the house, but the woman will come with different and brighter ideas. When you get to job working areas, a woman knows how to arrange the work well, but the man will need some advices here and there. A woman will be the mindset of women are more faster. Let me say faster than of the men. I think so.
That is nice. Okay. Maybe would you mentor or maybe provide more empowerment for girls?
Yeah, for girls, especially with the teenagers, I would really like to talk to the young girls, very young girls, and help them get to know their esteem and themselves and how to get to their future.
Okay. What if you mentor and the girls maybe get pregnant? How would you do that? How would you help that girl to avoid being maybe frustrated or even depressed?
The first thing is just showing love and accepting the situation. You don't discriminate. It's not good and it's not healthy. Because the moment you show that person, after all this is what you're giving me, it damages the mind worse than before. So the moment you give your time and hold their hand, be there. Like a good example, I'll use my neighbor. Sorry, my neighbor. She has been, I won't say her name, she's a teenager and she's now experiencing that stage. And we are really trying to talk to her, but the moment now she's already engaged. So the only thing that we can do is talk to her and help her see that whatever it is she's interacting herself with, it's not helping. But being more focused with her book, it's the best thing to do, because the moment she doesn't focus with her books, and the moment she doesn't allow she doesn't allow herself to know who she is, then boom, by the time she's getting 20 or 21, she'll be lost. She won't have her own identity. She won't know who she really is and what she really exactly wants. So I feel it's best what I'm doing to her, it's going to help her, that is if she listens. But if she doesn't listen, then I'll still insist to be there and motivate her. She's trying her level best. She's really trying. It's really quite hard, honestly, to work with the adolescent young girls, because that's when they don't feel like they want to listen to any advice, especially to a grown-up. They just want to do their own things, how they want things to be, how they feel they are doing their things right. So it's the only thing I feel I should do is show them I was once there and let them know that it's normal whatever they're feeling, but even if it's normal, it's best if they seek advice before doing something. Yes.
Okay, that is nice. So maybe I would want you to tell us what you would inform or tell people about women empowerment. What would you tell people about that, if you have something more to add?
People who had? Repeat, please.
And what do you have to add more about women empowerment?
Women empowerment, what I would add more is tell women to feel free. It's okay to be your sister's keeper. It's okay to have that person who you can have your back. Have that person who you can rely. She has your back. It's okay not to be okay at times. It helps a lot, and the moment you accept that, you are able to be helped and be more empowered.
Well, that was really nice. Now, I want to thank you, our viewers, for watching us today, and hope that you're going to see us today next time on Sunday. Goodbye.